stream, and I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just on here real quick to see if anybody else got anything to say. So this video will probably get deleted if nothing happens. Right out here like 15 minutes, see what's going on. Always good to get in contact with the viewers and see if something popped up, see if we can share ideas, combine our minds. Ba-da-ba-ba. Like usual, probably have to wait like another minute and change, see who pops up, if anybody does. One thing I will say is that I was looking into bosun, and the more I look into bosun protocol, the more it looks like it may be something. So it's trying to turn the centralized exchange. It's trying to remove the centralized middleman and make it decentralized for e-commerce. And they're trying to get into the metaverse, turning NFTs into physical. They're turning physical items into NFTs. So, like I said, they're trying to make a DeFi platform for e-commerce. Even if they don't get into the metaverse, that's what they're trying to solve. They're tokenizing. Like one person came and gone. One person came and gone. Two people there. Anyway, like I was saying, the three people I was saying, I was just talking some bullshit about bosun. And I'm just really on here to see if anybody else had anything to say, if they found out anything over the weekend, they want to share it. All I'll say is that, like I said before, bosun is trying to turn the central e-commerce into a DeFi platform. So they're looking pretty good. And I actually went bosun's the market cap of Ethereum with bosun today. Bosun being like $2,000. So I don't know. See what's up. Got 3 people watching, and you guys got good morning. Good morning. First off. See if anybody got anything interesting to add to the morning. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Yeah, it's a nice, quiet weekend. Nothing major. I do see Crypto Hawk talking about India really popping off. Like I said, I think a lot of these things are already working. I just think they're on the private side as of right now, being tested, letting the institutes get a little feel of it. I mean, they already said that there's a private side and a public side. So, as we all hope that we get the liquidity from the private side. Come on, man, you know. Any shocking news on XPR or XRP? You saying XRP and XPR? I'm gonna say this: XPR. I don't really care who has to say anything. What goes on? I'm gonna hold XPR and loan until I hit the grave, if that's even possible. So I'm not ever gonna get rid of my XPRs. That's just me. And XRP, I'll be honest with you, there's so many other coins right now that you can grab that's much cheaper than XRP that you know that's going to solve a problem. Again, it's the only thing I'm always back and forth with XRP is because I sit there and I think, like, if this coin is going to be the coin of all bankers, then why wouldn't they let you sell it back? Think about it. Why would they limit us holders to not be able to sell XRP and hold it and then hope that this thing is going to explode after a lawsuit? I mean, come on. How many videos, how many articles are showing that XRP is not a security? But yet, we're going almost into 4 years of a case. And then on top of that, you have Ethereum. Physically, videos out there stating that what he's doing is a crime. The CEO of Ethereum is claiming that he's taking funds and putting it back into the project. So, and nothing's being done to Ethereum. But then again, you have to understand the powers that be and the powers behind Ethereum. Why is Ethereum not taken down by the SEC? It's a pyramid. To me, it looks like a shape of a pyramid, the Ethereum Plaza. And that has to do with the ether, right? ETH, the ether, Ethereum, energy. That's why it uses so much energy. It's almost like a tax guy, Ethereum, because it has the gas fees. So again, you have, is it me or are you not scratching your own head and saying, how is XRP still in a lawsuit after all the evidence showing that they're not a security like Ethereum, and Ethereum hasn't got touched? XLM hasn't got touched. So the only thing I can think of is, again, I don't know, I'm always flip-flopping with XRP because I don't have no fucking idea what it is. At this point, I could give a fuck if I hold XRP. I'm actually thinking about selling the rest of the remainder of what I have and trying to see if I can buy a trust with it and protect all my other coins. And that's really about it. I mean, I got XLM, I got Link, I got Cosmos, I got XPR, I got Loan, I got Metal, I got Algorand. I mean, I feel like I got some coins that are going to do some heavy damage and that are going to solve some problems. So, and then again, I don't have a trust, so I don't have the full protection on my coins. So, we're going to see. And XRP always stated that their blockchain can use any other blockchain out there. So that's the only reason why I kind of like flip-flop on like how I feel about XRP. Because like I said, they talk about how XRP is going to be everything. It's the native coin. It has to be part of every transaction. But that's not true. So again, I have no idea. All I know is that I love XPR and I'm never going to fall out of love with XPR. It's part of the Big Bang, and if we are going to have this new system, I believe that there's going to be a Big Bang. And anything that's part of the Big Bang in the real world, I feel like will have some type of strong connection to this new ecosystem. So for instance, boson is do you know that boson is called a God particle? I mean, I know it's not the God particle, but it's called the God particle. It's also part of the Big Bang. It was also known as being one of the major causes of the Big Bang, boson. Now, boson protocol, if you didn't know, it's a token on the Ethereum blockchain. And when I get up this ramp, I'll read the comments, see what's up. Give me a second. How's your guys' weekend? What you guys learn? Anything special you can share with the bear? Share with the bear. Share with the bear. All right, hold on. Let's see. What's any fresh news? I'm a professional. So there was supposedly there was a hack. I don't know with the loan service, with loan. Yeah, Crypto Hawk's talking about Ripple is Chinese. But again, this is how you know that this is all a show. You have Crypto Hope. Shout out to him. I like him. You have Crypto Hope showing you that Ripple company was working with China. And then you have the news and president telling you that they have beef with China. They got beef with China, all these conflicts with China, blah, blah, blah. But yet, an American company, America will let an American company start off and push them for cryptocurrency to bypass sanctions, to bypass all this other shit. I'm just saying, do you see the fear mongering? That's all I'm trying to show you. Do you see the fear mongering? In the news, they'll tell you, oh, America, China, beef, beef, beef. Russia, America, beef, beef, beef. But yet, they'll aid them with weapons and all this other shit. They'll let other companies set up China so they can bypass sanctions. But yet, we're supposed to sit here and believe what's going on. Just saying. So back to the Ripple thing. I really don't know. All I'm saying is that if the banks really fucking wanted this XRP, why would they stop us from selling it? You know how many people that I told about XRP and they went and they bought it, and then they were coming back to me saying, oh, I want to sell it. I'm just saying, it would have been very easy for people to give their coins back, or, you understand what I'm saying? There's people out here making us believe that there's going to be a buyback for 10,000, for whatever it is, 10,000, 37,000, 30,000, whatever the fuck it is. There's people believing that we're going to get a buyback. Why wouldn't they just open the exchanges and let the retail sell it on the exchange for $1? Why would they force us to hold the coin and then they're going to come years later and be like, oh, here's $10,000? Now, again, if Ripple is $1 million coin, $100,000 coin, then it makes sense. You know, it's like, all right, here's the dime, because I know later on I'm going to get $1. But even that being said, if I can get it for micro pennies, why would I pay a dime? Why would I pay a dime if I can get it for micro pennies? I'm just saying, thinking like the banks, thinking like the CEOs, I just want somebody, if they can, to explain it to me a little bit better. Why would institutes and banks buy the XRP token off of a retail person for $10,000 when they could have easily let the retail sell it back on the exchanges for much, much less? Can anybody explain that to me? That's the only thing that in my mind that I'm thinking about that makes me flip-flop between XRP. If it's the fucking coin, if it's the major banking coin, the one that's gonna save everybody and change your life, then why aren't they giving the institutes and the banks the opportunity to buy these coins on the pennies? What's up, Vegas? I feel so. In my heart, in my portfolio, I'm not going to say you should feel this way. From my research and my studies, I feel like XPR is the king. All right? Those riddles, I mean, if you know riddles, you know that they don't usually put the answer directly out there. They'll put something similar like XRP on a flag that's purple. A lot of people want to believe that XRP is that riddle, is that top flag because they're holding it, because they've been told that their life is going to change. A lot of people sold a lot of their shit to get XRP because they believe what I believed back in 2020. No. No, you can hold on. Plus, Dick, you can hold on to XRP. I'm not telling anybody to let go of it. I'm just saying, in my mind, I just have a confusion. I'm stuck between why would they not let us sell it on retail for pennies, for under $1? They're going to stop us from selling it, and then they're going to come back later and buy it off us for $10,000? That's the only thing that I can't really comprehend. I don't know. I mean, this is like kind of common sense. But again, the bear could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong, and, they're coming to buy. And they're going to buy for $10, $20, $30, $7,000. That could be true. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to hold XRP. The only time I'll sell XRP if I decide to go fully trust and I need the money, and that's when I'm going to sell my XRPs. But that's the only way I'm selling my XRPs. If I sell my XRPs, I'm getting a trust. So I'm going to have some type of strong investment. If XRP is not going to grow for me, like everybody's been saying, then I'm going to create a trust and protect my bubble. That's all I'm going to do. All I see is purple in lots of these ads. It's a sign. If people don't see that, they will be left behind. You know what? That's good that you said that. So you see what Louis Vega said? He said the purple. Now, what is the last 4 letters? The last 4 letters in purple. Right? You get RPLE. Now, New Titan showed this in the movie The Real Steel. In The Real Steel, the boxing ring with the robots and shit, New Titan showed this. And he showed, like on that oil thing, I think it was RPLE. That's Ripple. That could be Ripple. And you have your purple, right? PURPLE. So the RPLE there sounds like Ripple. I'm just saying, I'm just playing with words and I'm just playing with things. I'm not saying I'm correct. Just saying how that RPLE at the end, you had that purple flag. People want to believe it's Ripple because they're holding. What happens if it's XPR? I'm just saying, what happens if it's XPR? Purple is XPR. Proton is part of the Big Bang. I mean, if this is all we're having. Damn, I forgot the Chiz. I think the guy's name was XRP Chiz. I haven't watched him in a long time, but he did have a video out. And he would always say, damn, I lost my track of thought. Let me see if I get reminded here. What do I think about Algorand and H-bar? Gold gems. My opinion, H-bar and Algorand. So, you're not wrong at all. Does not make sense for those who can think. I mean, again, like I said, I could be totally wrong. I don't know. This is my first getting into this crypto space. Have really not a full information on the whole thing. But like I say, I just sit there and I think like, I like to think like the elites because they try to trick us. So we're trying to think in their type of mind frame. Like I said, they're trying to drain us. They're trying to do all types of shit to the regular person right now to drain their funds and all that. It's just hard to comprehend and see that vision that banks are going to be waiting there with stacks to be like, oh yeah, you have XRP, here you go. Oh, let me get your XRP, here you go. Because if XRP was like the fastest fucking coin out there, then maybe I might be like, okay, this could be a little bit fishy. But XRP is not the fastest coin. I understand that it can be a fast coin, but as of today, it's not the fastest coin. So I can't sit here comfortably thinking that I'm holding XRP, thinking that I'm going to get called by a bank telling me that they're going to give me $10,000 per my XRP. I don't know. But anyway, let's move off of XRP. So they say XRP might buy XPR. Do you think so? Yeah, that was one of my thoughts. Because Ripple came around bragging about how much money they had. We got $1 billion. We got $1 billion. So I had mentioned that, all right, well, Hayner Metallicus is going to drop the Proton blockchain and migrate it over to this super chain. Anybody can pick it up. Marshall said that it's going to be abandoned and anybody can pick it up. So I was basically saying, if I have all this money and if I knew that my XRP was going to be a major player with the banks and I found something that's abandoned that moves 3 times faster than my XRP, why would I not pick that up? You can monopolize now. You can pick up the XRP, you can pick up the XPR, you can have both of them. But again, would you use something that has less power or would you use something that has more power? XPR is much faster. Would you not use XPR if you had it, or would you use XRP if you had those blockchains? I mean, the faster you can do in a transaction, the faster you can get onto the next transaction. So it only makes sense that even if Ripple did buy the Proton blockchain, that they would use the XPR. In my sense. Again, don't take my words fully, because I could be totally wrong. Let's see, Wake 369. Got all my XRPs back in 2018, not selling, just stacking everything else. XRP, XPR, XLM, metal. That's what's up. And some VeChain. Yeah, VeChain is going to be good. I heard VeChain is going to do a lot of, they're going to classify everywhere that particular item is. So like they'll say this particular meat came from this farm or for this animal, then it went to this farm, then it got grounded into this farm, and then it got packaged in this farm. So I think the VeChain is going to also do knockoffs as well too. So they'll have like QR codes and you'll be able to scan the bag, Louis Vuitton bags or Ralph Lauren polo sweaters, whatever it is. You'll be able to scan the QR code and find out if it's legit or if it's not legit. Morning, Don. What's up, brother? I heard you can stake Loan Protocol. I'm in New York City, so I'm restricted. I can't stake it, but I know people that have said that they staked it. I don't know. They staked it for 3-4 years, something like that. And it gets locked, I think. I didn't really look into it because I can't do it, so I don't really have that much information on it, so I apologize. Well, okay, yeah, you do have a point there, Puzdik. XRP and XPR are both the same developers. Well, remember, the whole team was there. So in my vision, I think it was Marshall, Jed, Brad Garlinghouse. They were all fucking chilling, playing with each other in the sandbox. And Jed McCabe didn't really agree, I guess, what was going on over there, or seeing that he wanted to do something different. So he left to go do something different. And like I always say, my man Jed called up XPR guy, Marshall, and asked Marshall to help him launch XLM. So to me, Marshall has some type of power. I mean, if you think about it, if you listen to Marshall, he had stated in the beginning, right? They created a Bitcoin wallet and they put it on Facebook, and within a week they got like 1 million. They got like 1 million customers. So, however he advertises or brings it to the retail people, he does it very well, Marshall. And that being said, that's why Jed pulled him and called him and said, "Yo, do me a favor, come over here and help me out. Launch this XLM." Now, if you remember carefully, Marshall and Jed both said to each other, "Do you want to change the world? Do you want to change the world?" Even that being said, Marshall still stepped back and did his own thing outside of XLM. Now, they could have been there together creating one of the most powerful tokens, but for whatever reason, Marshall seen something different and he branched off. So it was like Ripple from the beginning. Then I guess whatever, maybe they didn't like something or whatever. Then it became XLM. And then from XLM, it became XPR. That's the way I see it. So, and you know what? Everybody speaks about Ripple. Everybody speaks about XRP. Anytime I talk about crypto with anybody, no one, 11 out of 10 people don't hear nothing about XRP. I mean XPR or Proton. They're like, what is that? Ripple, yeah. So again, usually when people follow the masses, they become asses. Usually. So I just noticed that everybody is pushing their way over to XRP. There's a reason he left. It's all connected. All of the X tokens will do well. I'm interested for X payments to launch soon. Let's see what happens. I'm interested too. Hey, listen, I hope so. I'm not saying that I hope XRP shits the bed. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me. That's all. If it's this powerful of a coin, then why wouldn't they let retail people sell it for under $1 today? You're gonna tell me, no, you're gonna hold it, don't sell it yet. Tomorrow I call you, I give you 10,000. No. Don't sell it for $1. I'll call you up in 6 months from now, I'll give you 10,000. That's a fantasy to me. If it works like that, mwah, beautiful. Fucking beautiful. But I just don't see it happening like that. Hopefully I'm wrong. This is the one time I hope I am wrong. I hope I am wrong. Big time on that. Marshall hit on his wife's biggest bag is loan protocol. Well, that's one of my favorite tokens, loan and XPR. I think XPR is going to be the oil to the whole freaking thing. And the word loan, you're going to loan that shit out. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we can loan these things out. And again, I guess I can say the same shit for this too. Why would they let us have loans? I don't know. The only reason why I will stick to Metallicus is because we know that we're going to probably go back to precious metals. We're going back into time, so that's like the rock and roll fucking era. And we're having a big bang migration. That's what I wanted to say. XRP Chiz had this picture. I don't know if I have it on. So it's on this phone. But it was called. You can type it in. It's called the Big Bang. Funny enough, the Big Bang migration, and that's when they were believing the ISO 2 coins or whatever the case was going to move over. So when people are going to ask me why I don't get rid of Proton or I don't feel the same way, only because of the Big Bang theory. Anything that's connected to the Big Bang, I'm holding on to those coins no matter what type of information or FUD comes out of that. And if I go down with those coins, I go down with those coins. But I just feel that if we're having a Big Bang, that's what it's called. Look it up. It's called a Big Bang migration. That being said, I am holding everything tightly that has to do with a Big Bang. Proton, boson, it rhymes. I guess loan, because it's not part of the metals, but it's part of the ecosystem. Everything that's on the Metallicus ecosystem. So we're just gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, my feelings are right, and holding on to Big Bang tokens is gonna do. Let's see. Do you ever cross your mind that Simpsons series is made in purpose of promoting extra? The Simpsons, yes. The Simpsons is there. You know why The Simpsons is made and why it's still running? I'll tell you why. It's because they're telling you the future. They're not telling you. I mean, yes, okay, they said Ripple in there. But what do you see mostly in every intro? In the beginning of the show. Every intro that they show in there. When they show you the original intro, what do you see first? The atom sign, the atom sign, the atom sign on nuclear stacks. Nuclear plants. You know? It's hard for me to what I feel and what I visualize is like hard for me to put in words. You know what I mean? But all I can just say is that, I mean, just look. Let me know what is running over 35 seasons without reruns. Meaning that they're still coming out with new episodes. They might have reruns, but they're still coming out with new episodes. Why is that? Why is The Simpsons? I'm just going to tell you one thing. Look how The Simpsons opens up. What's the first thing you see on The Simpsons? Clouds. Where do you store your information? Where do you store your data now? New technology. You store your data in the clouds. Okay? You're in a simulation. That's why it's Simpsons. I could keep talking and then people are going to just say I'm just crazy, but it's all good. It literally tells you these things. If you have the eyes to see, you know, most of my friends are like, don't you just watch these things just to laugh? Isn't a cartoon? I'm like, bro, you can watch the cartoon so you can laugh. I'm watching it so I can get the message. When I get the message, then I can laugh because no one's seeing the message. I don't know. The Simpsons series was made before XRP or otherwise. Of course, Simpsons was 1989. I mean, I believe that Ripple's been. I mean, I was showing you stuff, my videos of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe came out in 1983, 1982, if I'm not mistaken. And they were showing you Ripple. There's even an episode in G.I. Joe from 1983 talking about cryptocurrency. Showing you money burning. Showing you a coin. Which domains on Lobster to avoid? I cannot say that. I do not know. Brent Hart. I don't know. I buy all the domains because, again, if I was an elite and I wanted to keep people off of certain assets, I will label them as a scam and keep your ass away from them. So I don't know which one is legit or what's not legit. All I can tell you is that when you click onto the Stella Expert Lobster, the ones now I'm trying to lean more to are the ones that are on the Surobon contract. So you'll look in there. Let me see if I can show you really quickly on here before I go. After this, I'm hanging up. Let me just show you quickly what I'm talking about here. Surobon. Was this one? Hold on a second. I'm just going to show you quickly. Why can't I find one now? Let's see. Okay. If you can see here, see where my finger is? Surobon contract. Right on the summary, it'll say Surobon contract. I don't know if you can see it there. Let's see here. There we go. So see that? Surobon contract. So when I go into the expert, if I see that, that's what I'm pretty much sticking to. I can't really say what's legit and what's not legit. What's your thoughts about SHX? From what I've seen, I haven't really deep dived into it, but from what I've seen and from what people are saying, it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a big one. Go look at DeFi King. DeFi King will tell you all about SHX. He's got pretty good videos. Thank you, Mr. Hart. I don't know if I'm badass, but hopefully I was able to help you. H-bar is a golden gem. H-bar is a golden gem to me. Go look at Back to the Future, Part 2. When the taxi cab comes and he drops off Biff, go look at the taxi cab. There's an H-bar on it. without even doing any type of deep dive. This is how, I guess you could call me crazy. That's how crazy I am. Without even doing any type of deep diving, I knew that H bar was going to be a big one. And why is that? Is because on the taxi cab, they have a documentary on the taxi cab, and they tell you everything on this cab was put there for a reason. They physically tell you everything on this cab is not here on accident. It's on purpose. It's here for a reason. Everything you see in this movie is here for a purpose. Every costume that they wear is for a purpose. That being said, they show you the H bar on the cab. They do not mention one time about the H. They'll show you all around the other cars, the parts and shit, but they did not mention H bar. And because of that, I knew that H bar was going to be big way, way back from then. Well, like I said, with the lobster wallet, Jed is very sneaky. So again, I think there's a lot of them out there. Matter of fact, let me see something. While I'm talking to you. And they don't have the red assets on here. So you have certain assets that have like a question mark or they have a red triangle. Seems like the ones with the question mark at the moment are the no, because question marks and the red triangle with the exclamation point, they both have Sorbonne contracts. So I really don't know. So anyway, I got to be out. Bear out. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Peace.